All right, let's talk about two little words you probably say all the time. I think. It's so easy to just toss it into a sentence, right? Like it's just a bit of filler. But what if I told you it's actually one of the most powerful tools you have in any conversation? Yeah. Today, we're going to dig into the surprising power packed into I think.
I mean, just think about the range here. 1 second, you can use it to give someone a really heartfelt compliment. And the next, you're using it to sound a massive warning.
Or you can use it to admit something personal, to be totally vulnerable. A compliment, a warning, a confession, all from the exact same starting phrase. So what's really going on? How can two little words be doing so much work? Well, let's break it down. Okay, so the first big job of I think is all about sharing your personal reality. It's basically how we tell people, hey, this is the world as I see it. It's your unique point of view wrapped up in a neat little package. So when you say something like, I think you are right, or I think it's a beautiful day, what are you doing? You're stating your personal judgment. You're not trying to claim it's some universal objective fact. Nope. You're just saying, this is a fact in my world. Basically, when you say, I think she's the best, you're literally broadcasting your internal worldview. It's like you're painting a picture of your reality and showing it to someone else. It is a pure, straight-up declaration of your own personal perspective. And this isn't just about things or ideas. It's about people, too. I mean, we can't read minds, right? So we use I think to make our best guess about what's going on with someone else. If you say, I think he's upset, you're not claiming to know for sure. You're just sharing your perception of his reality.
Okay, so that's function number 1, describing your world. But now we get to the second function, and this is where it gets really interesting, because I think isn't just about describing the world, it's a tool for actively changing it, for guiding what happens next. Now, check out these examples. The shift here is super subtle, but it's so important. These aren't just statements of belief anymore. They're proposals for action. Saying, I think you should apologize is a whole different ballgame from just shouting, apologize. It's way softer, right? More collaborative. And this is it's absolutely crucial for getting along with people. Instead of a direct order that might, start a fight, I think turns a command into a friendly suggestion. It invites people to cooperate instead of just demanding they obey. It's an incredibly powerful tool of influence, even if we don't realize we're using it. Okay, look at this side-by-side comparison. It makes the difference crystal clear. I think he is telling the truth. That's describing what you believe is happening right now. But I think we should talk. That's trying to make something happen in the future. See? One is about describing a state. The other is about proposing an action. Same two words, totally different jobs. And that brings us to our third and final major function. What do we do when we just don't know something for sure? Well, you guessed it. I think becomes our go-to phrase for dealing with all that uncertainty. Think about it. When you say, I think it's going to rain, you're basically making a little forecast, right? You don't have a crystal ball, so you use I think to signal that, hey, this is just my educated guess. It's a prediction based on what I can see. The key word here is qualifier. I think is our way of saying, look, this is my best guess, but hey, I could be wrong. I don't have all the facts. It perfectly communicates both your opinion and how certain or uncertain you are about it. And this whole uncertainty thing isn't just about predicting the future. It's also about admitting you don't know something right now. When you say, I think I lost my phone, you're not sure, right? You're putting forward a theory about something that already happened, but you just can't confirm it yet. So let's pull all of this together. We've taken this phrase we all thought was so simple, I think, and we've seen it's actually a linguistic powerhouse. It's a workhorse doing at least 3 completely different jobs for us in every conversation. So what are the 3 jobs? 1, it expresses our personal reality. 2, it influences what other people do. And 3, it helps us talk about all the stuff we're not sure about. It's like a Swiss Army knife for communication. And just to give you an idea of how common this is, get this. In the source material we looked at for this explainer, we found over 50 distinct uses of I think. 50. The phrase is literally everywhere. So here's the big takeaway. I think is not a filler phrase. It's not a throwaway line. It is a high-precision tool that we are constantly using to manage our relationships, share our point of view, and just get through a world where we don't always know what's going on. So I have a little challenge for you. For the rest of today, Just listen. Listen for this phrase. And every single time you hear someone or yourself say, I think, just ask yourself, okay, what job is it doing right now? Is it a belief? Is it a suggestion? Or is it a guess?
And that really leaves us with a much bigger question to chew on. Think about those three functions: describing reality, influencing action, and navigating uncertainty. That's basically how we operate as humans, isn't it? So it really makes you wonder, is the phrase I think just a verbal tick we picked up? Or is it something more? Is it a direct window into how our minds are actually wired to process